Herder make up the backcourt. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the center. That's a look at our setting tonight. And they've got a few injuries on their bench. Less options, but you'd think not too big of an impact for them.
2 injuries, one of their stars out, but it's all about how you respond to the adversity.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Young and Herder make up the backcourt. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the center. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5, down low. And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. DiVincenzo with it and guarded by Capella. Here's Holiday. Back to Lopez. The shot, no good. And Atlanta will go the other way with it.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury, never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. Holiday surveying the floor. Stolen away.
How about the reaction time on that pass? Quick. And what good work there to get in the way of it.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And one thing about Hunter, it never gives up. You can see the focus and energy that he plays with on every possession.
And the dunk by Giannis.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
Here's Capella. Another shot. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Holiday goes in. It's good.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young, and Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs.
And getting after it on the offensive glass and adding to that early total with the putback.
How about early attack mode? I love the approach he's coming to this game with. Really strong.
Now here's Middleton, and stolen by Hunter. Here's Collins. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And the long reach of Antetokounmpo, I mean, stretches for days. And because of that, he's excellent at challenging shots.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here is Young. And Middleton with the block.
Boy, the defensive hustle there by Middleton. Stretching out and getting his hand on that shot. Excellent effort.
You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well. You can tell that miss at the line might stick with him for a while. Always hurts to miss a chance to take the lead.
Hawks shooting a lowly 30% to start this game out. And Okongwu slams it in.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And, Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Bryn Forbes. That's his first foul. The Bucks making a switch here. Middleton's checked in. Here's Snell, and he uses the glass on the layup. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Atlanta.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Williams attacking, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. For Atlanta, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. The shot by Okongwu, no good. For Milwaukee, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Shots good by Middleton.
Boy, that was a nice leak out by Middleton. Took advantage of his quickness there.
Middleton's gone 2 for 4 so far here tonight. Williams passes to Gallinari. It's rebounded by Portis. And Milwaukee has possession. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Down low. Atlanta with the rebound.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
And Forbes kicks it to Tucker. Here's Portis. And that one released in time, but no good. A good close contest so far as we... And recently, on the subject of trash talking, Giannis...
I like to stay locked in to the game.
Greg, as you always say, different guys intimidate in different ways.
And when you have his level of length, athleticism, and skill, you don't need to say a word.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Chris Middleton is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Bobby Portis, and it's Forbes in at the point. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Giannis comes in for P.J. Tucker. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Gallinari. Hunter comes in for Bogdanovich. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Tony Snell. Young is subbed in for Lou Williams.
Boy, I love the unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open Antetokounmpo, make sure you get the ball.
Young outside. Now the feed to Okongwu. Good D by Lopez. Capella, the pass to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. Two hands and down.
Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And how about the power of Antetokounmpo? Dynamite whenever he takes it to the rim.
And a deep three from Young. Off target with his three. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. The kick out to Lopez. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Inside. Outside Holiday. Giannis outside. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdowns.
The Hawks trailing. Here's Young. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
Giannis with it. 6 points for him. Holiday finds Antetokounmpo. The putback. It's good on the putback. Lopez has got the lead up to 2 now for Milwaukee.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Okongwu's shot is good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Now here is Holiday. Tries it from 9. And Giannis hits it to go. On the assist by Holiday. Antetokounmpo's got 6 in the quarter. Young against Holiday. Young dishes to Capella. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Young. Good work there as it goes. Young's got it all tied up now for the Hawks.
And the work ethic coming into play there. Yeah, I like how Young can just focus on the task at hand.
Outside Holiday. Lopez kicks to DiVincenzo. 5 on the clock. Connaughton passes to Lopez. And Capella sends it back.
This is the real strength of Capella's game now. Outstanding at using his length and athleticism to block shots.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Collins checked in for the Hawks. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for Kevin Huerter. Now, here is Young. He's got 6. Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
How about the force from Clint Capella? When he's got good position inside, he's throwing it down.
Middleton on the wing. 5 points in the game. Here's Tucker. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Tucker's got his first points of the game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Young looking it over. So for the Hawks, Gallinari, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Tony Snell comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Williams in for Young. Here's Snell. Shot by Collins, no good. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Middleton left side. Fires from the line. What a play! Simply drains it in. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. Some good moments from both teams.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. His defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
And on the floor for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Collins is out there with Clint Capella, and it's Young in at the point guard.
Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing you can find his teammates too.
Here's Young, following the bucket by the Bucks. Kicks it out to Collins. It's thrown down to Tacumbo. Oh, and here we go. Antetokounmpo, nobody back. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And Antetokounmpo is really an absolute terror in the open floor. I mean, love seeing a guy his size run the floor the way he does. Wow, impressive.
And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season. I was championship night. I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Well, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, yeah. Got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face. Yeah.
Oh, ouch. Here's DiVincenzo after Clint Capella's bucket. 4 on the clock. The drive by Giannis. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. The Hawks trail by 6. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Williams gets the bucket.
Boy, he twisted his body up right there just enough to create space. Williams so slick and ill-like inside.
Lou Williams so crafty, GA. Just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
The Bucks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo.
Hey, if you had a list of the most athletic players in the NBA and did a roll call, it would be not long before you got to Antetokounmpo. The Greek freak is the real deal.
Williams gets the bucket.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
On the wing, Giannis. He's got 16. Lopez controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Portis finds Tucker. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Middleton can't get it to go.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Holiday, the pass to Tucker. And that one is hammered home.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide-open man.
And there's the foul. Will go on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. Then for the Hawks, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu, and Collins subbed in for Tony Snell. Williams passes to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Boy, Capella's so special. Great strength, good focus, especially when he's being defended like that. That's good work there.
Now here is Holiday, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Okongwu comes in for Clint Capella, and Tony Snell sub in for Collins. Here's Okongwu, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And it's the Bucks on the break. And he makes that one.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Trailing here by 8. From 13, the rebound by Middleton. Middleton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's the break.
Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes, spotting the wide open man and dropping the dime.
Outside Williams. Rebounded by Tucker. Middleton outside. Middleton on the wing. A three-pointer is right on target. Middleton's got 14.
Presence of mind, really important. You know, this game is more mental than physical. And Middleton is a guy who stays in the moment. He's exceptional at knocking down a good shot off a good pass.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Portis is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then it's Holiday. And it's Forbes in at the 2 guard. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bucks.
Boy, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And they've also worked hard to get the ball inside. They haven't just settled. And they've hit a lot of high percentage shots in this game.
The Hawks trail by 9. Capella trying to free himself up. Young, no good.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Middleton got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Boy, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Young drives in, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Young's got 4 points in the quarter.
Maybe not the most explosive athlete, but Young's jumper stretches defense, which gives him more room to get by his man.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Here's Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of thing.
The Hawks trail by 9. And here's Young. The Bucks have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Oh, and here comes Young all alone. And they pick up 2.
Right there, you love what Young gives you. A great facilitator in transition, and he's also a terrific finisher.
Now here's Middleton.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
And the dunk by Capella.
The 6'10" Capella showing you some bounce on that alley-oop.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Holiday. Pass to Portis. And it's John Collins with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 5. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Here's Young. Lopez with the block.
Great timing on Lopez's part there to swat down that attempt.
A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo. And the Bucks lead by 7.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
I think one of the best ways, guys, to score in transition is that quick hitter after the first burst.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. That'll put Trae Young on the line. That's on Brook Lopez. That's good from Young.
He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
Back to Giannis. Defended by Young. Floats one up. Lopez, no luck. And Collins has got the ball here for the Hawks. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points, and the shot goes in.
And nice dime from Hunter there. An unselfish player who knows how to look for his teammates.
Outside, Antetokounmpo, and Capella sends it back. Herter passes to Young. And it's all evened up. Young's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Game tightening up, no problem. Put the ball in Young's hand and let the young fella go to work.
And he can't stop the run as he misses. Hawks have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Hawks.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
Well, you've also got to love how aggressively they've taken that ball to the basket and scored off dribble penetration.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. Money!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Here's Young. It's in!
Ice in his veins. Young excels at stepping to the plate and delivering in the clutch.
The drive by Giannis. Count it!
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it, that's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
Young dishes to Capella. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
I agree. I mean, you would have been better off using it on the floor and not on the shot. But the foul had to come either way, so it is what it is. Absolutely massive free throws. That'll force them into a three-point attempt.
And there's the pass to DiVincenzo. Off target from downtown. Now Capella. From deep. No good there. And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony. That's beautiful. A view of the stunning and historic City Hall. Welcome, everyone, to our broadcast here in and as things get...
Hey, Kevin, with the Sixers having scoring struggles on occasion, some are saying...
growing together and staying healthy. Two important parts. Thanks, D.A. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. And for Philadelphia, they've got Simmons. Tobias Harris is out there with Green. Then there's Howard. And it's Curry in at the 2.
Look at that burst of speed. Look how well Simmons used that to get to the lane he wanted to get to the rim. You're going to pay for it.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
And Simmons kicks to Harris. To the inside. Howard, the pass to Harris. Knocked loose. Stolen by Middleton. And it's blocked by Simmons.
Oh, such a smart defensive player. He knows how to use his reach to alter shots.
Here's Philadelphia. And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons, his age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
The 76ers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Green dishes to Simmons. Back to Green. Fires the 3.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
And the rejection by Curry. Simmons with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Simmons passes to Harris. That one goes in.
You can't leave anyone uncovered around Simmons. I mean, he's fantastic at seeing when one of his guys is open.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. And it's sent back by Howard. Lopez, no luck. The 76ers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. The drive by Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Terrific at penetrating inside. The mobility Simmons possesses at his size, amazing.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for Curry. And Milwaukee also making a switch. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And Howard can still wreck the rim when he gets in deep.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Holiday looking over the floor. Here's Lopez. Good D by Howard.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
Teams have dynasties, the 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think's going to lead the pack there?
Ooh, that's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played, but don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have, with the front office they have. Man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way. Giannis drives in.
And attacking with all that length. When Giannis drives, he's either scoring or at least getting the foul.
And the 76ers making a change here. Eibel's checked in. Philadelphia leading by 10. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Left side, Scott. Here's Milton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Just 3 to shoot. Bucks trail by 10. And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
Scott kicks to Korkmaz. 76ers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. That's good from Scott. A different look for Milwaukee. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Middleton subbed in for Pat Connaughton. Thibault, the pass to Maxey. Dishes to Scott. Pass to Maxey. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Scott can't get it to go. Bucks trail by 9. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And that one drops for him.
And good to see the hustle from Middleton here. He's a good partner to have on the break, and he's quick to get up the court.
And the pass to Scott. Here's Maxey. Back to Scott. Portis brings the double team. And it's Thibault in the corner. From outside, off the mark. Middleton on the wing. No good from outside. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed the scrutiny that...
For me, it comes with...
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far? Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Showing no mercy right now. The shooters look frustrated seeing so many of their shots get stifled.
We've got Matisse Thybulle. Mike Scott out there with Tobias Harris. Then there's Maxey. And it's Curry in at the shooting guard position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Oh, looking to connect with the open man, Portis. He's got the right mentality out there.
Now, here's Maxey. He's covered closely. Feeds to Scott. Passes it to Maxey. Back to Scott. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Oh, good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
DiVincenzo finds Middleton. Back to DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton penetrating. That shot is off. Great tee that time from Curry.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Back to Harris. From 18 feet away, Scott. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, just a terrific job of just staying with it. Nice.
And there's the call on Tobias Harris. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Philadelphia. Dwight Howard's checked in for Scott. Green comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Ben Simmons in for Maxey. And then for Milwaukee, Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
Tucker the pass to Lopez. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
He'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
In the corner, it's Harris. Back to Simmons. To the paint. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Oh, that's just too much strength from Howard. A little contact doesn't bother him in the least. And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher up close.
The 76ers leading by 9. Curry finds Harris. Basket good. Harris has got his second bucket.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Bucks. DiVincenzo against Curry. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Here's Howard. Rebound, Milwaukee.
And C-Webb, as you said with Simmons, when he's going at the rim, he's as good as it gets.
Oh, yeah, Gio. Great blend of size, speed, and strength. He controls his body to create space. He can lay it up from unorthodox angles with ease.
Milwaukee shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. He's perfect from the line this time. And some changes here for the 76ers. Korkmaz checked in for Harris. And it's Shake Milton in for Curry. Down low. Giannis up top. Excellent D from Howard.
And they continue to control the glass.
Here's Simmons. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Korkmaz, the Turkish guard, taken at the end of the first round in 2016. Spent a year overseas before joining the NBA and didn't play much early on. But last season he showed he's a starting caliber player.
Defended by Milton. Giannis drives in. And Giannis throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, the ball handling and body control for a guy that's Giannis's height, it's really impressive.
Simmons dishes to Howard. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
Philadelphia shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
That one misses for Simmons.
Well, finally, he's getting himself to the line. He's gotten much more aggressive as the game is going on.
Misses the 3. The 76ers leading by 9. Howard with it. He's picked up by Lopez. In the corner, Simmons with it. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And here we go, the fast break with Giannis. Got a piece of it. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside, Simmons. And the whistle blows. It'll be on Pat Connaughton. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 years.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Outside Holiday, and the rebound goes to Howard. Howard's got rebound number 5 here tonight. 1 second left, and Simmons slams it in.
Incredible concentration from Australia, even when you body.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind him. Ben Simmons putting in some incredible work. He had 14 points, 3 assists, and that.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Simmons.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
He did a great job of attacking the seams, getting to the rim, and then finishing strong.
On the court for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Lopez in at the 5 spot.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Simmons against DiVincenzo. To the inside. How cool. Look at him play!
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Outside, Simmons. Harris passes to Simmons. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What do you think? And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Inside, and it's slammed in by Howard.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. And Holiday kicks to Middleton. Middleton on the wing. And the 3 off target.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they can do is try to get him more easy looks.
Here's Howard. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
It's a battle boxing Howard out. Too big, too strong.
Portis against Howard. Portis drives in.
Yeah, easy call.
The Bucks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
And the 2nd free throw, good.
Whether Portis can make the leap is still up in the air. He's young and has the potential to be really good in this league.
Maxey passes to Howard. And here's Maxey. Harris outside. Fires, high post. It's rebounded by Portis. Bucks trail by 17. Middleton with it. And it's Howard picking him up. And Middleton kicks to Forbes. 9 feet out. And that one goes long.
His interior scoring is one of the things that drives their offense. Don't expect him to miss many of those.
To the middle. Here's Howard. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Howard's got 17.
Love the focus from Howard. So excellent at draining difficult shots over the defense.
Poked loose. 1:19 left to play in the third. He was all alone on that one. Middleton's got his second basket.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
On the wing, Harris. Pass to Maxey. Stolen by Tucker.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Harris inside the line. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got his fourth rebound in this one.
They haven't needed him as much as I thought they would tonight. Gets behind the D on the break, and the passes, I mean, it's there waiting for him.
The 76ers leading by 15. Now here's Curry. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Maxey passes to Harris. He feeds it to Howard. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Bucks trail by 15. Giannis outside. That shot off. Good D by Howard. Maxey passes to Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
A little bit of a throwback evening for Howard. Has all of his moves working here tonight.
Just 4 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's DiVincenzo. And the miss. And so it's Dwight Howard making highlights for Philadelphia. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The 76ers leading by 17. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. And so in the game for the 76ers, they've got Shake Milton. Korkmaz is out there with Howard. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Simmons in at the 1. Giannis high post. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Now Simmons. Pass to Milton. Down low. Here's Howard. Can't hit that one. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Giannis outside. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Howard finds Simmons. And it's Thybulle in the corner. That's tipped. And it's the Bucks on the break. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
It's just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
High post, Howard. On the wing, Milton. Lays it up and banks it in.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
Yeah, no question. It takes skill and a certain level of fearlessness.
It's Giannis with the drive.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
That's good from Antetokounmpo.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Harris is checked in for Korkmaz. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Holiday's checked in. Here's Harris with nobody on him. He parries the jumper. And the 76ers lead by 18.
And Harris is very aware of what shots he should be taking out there. An excellent scorer who only looks to shoot when he's in rhythm.
And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
His shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they've struggled as a whole.
And here is Simmons. It's tipped. Howard draws the double. The drive by Simmons. Harris passes to Howard. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
And it's sent back by Howard.
No trespassing. Howard patrolling the defense.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Yeah, guys, but where was the box out? No excuse letting him roam that freely on the glass.
Simmons passes to Howard. Simmons inside. Antetokounmpo defending.
The physicality of Simmons on display. Showing some fight and fearlessness with plays like this.
Holiday, the pass to Giannis. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Simmons finds Milton. To the paint, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That one on Harris. That's good from Antetokounmpo. Danny Green, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Curry comes in for Shake Milton. The Bucks also with the sub. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a 14-point game. Howard, the pass to Harris. 1:30 left to play in the final quarter. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Philadelphia.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. They were disciplined and focused.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Howard.
I mean, he had a plan for how to attack the D. He executed and never let up. Relentless offensive basketball.
Howard kicks to Green. Outside Curry. Three-pointer. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the 76ers lead by 17.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And you know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it has to be frustrating to catch fire when the game is already over. I mean, this is not the outcome they want.
Antetokounmpo against Simmons. Here's Howard. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
And a wide open look for Simmons. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. So it's the 76ers winning this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up. And in the locker room, each guy has been going over both teams tonight dealing with some injuries. Here's a look at who's out for the evening.
They say misery loves company, and both teams now suffering with injuries. But at the end, it balances out.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. They've got Simmons, Green out there with Harris. Then it's Curry, and it's Howard in at the 5 down low. And for the Hawks, Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Clint Capella is out there with John Collins. And it's Young in at the point guard. Harris's shot is good.
He's a fluid athlete who knows what he's doing. Nice finish by Tobias Harris in transition.
Young against Howard. Here's Capella. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Curry. 76ers moving the ball around. Harris passes to Howard, and it's Howard finishing it off.
This is where Tobias has really improved, keeping his eyes up, making plays for others.
Here's Young, and the layup's good off the glass. I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Howard up on top. Outside, Green. Young against Curry. Inside, 6 to shoot. Outside, Simmons. Rebounded by Capella. Pass to Young. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter, and the call will be against Harris. That is his first foul of the game. Outside Collins. Young inside. Guarded by Simmons. Shot clock at 6. Capella, the pass to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
What I love about John Collins, he plays with great determination, trying to impose his will.
Simmons dishes to Curry. Back to Simmons. Outside Curry. To the inside. Howard's shot is good. Howard's got his second basket of the game.
Really known for his strength and the broad shoulders that he possesses has allowed this guy to make a living finishing through contact.
Here's Capella. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Simmons. Harris passes to Simmons. Harris inside. Working on Collins. To the middle. That's good from Howard on the assist by Simmons. 6 points for Howard. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are. But look at the Grizzlies. I think they got two terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
Here is Williams. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go.
You look at the trajectory of Williams' career. Second-round pick, started slow, but his game has aged like a fine wine.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. Maxey passes to Korkmaz. And that one's good. Maxey.
Excellent timing on that play and a wonderful pass.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for Atlanta. Trailing by 2. That one misses. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Korkmaz passes to Maxey. Inside. And finished off by Scott.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
The Hawks have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Gallinari outside. Back to Williams. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Some solid defense from Harris. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Scott kicks to Harris. On the top of the key. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
It's Williams with the drive. Count that bucket.
Good recognition by Lou. Sees a crack in the defense, has the speed to exploit it.
Tries to hit him. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Philadelphia ahead. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, they've got Shake Milton. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Maxey. Then it's Mike Scott. And it's Korkmaz in at the 4 slot. Here's Snell, defended by Thybulle. The shot by Okongwu, no good. The 76ers leading by 6. Okongwu grabs the board. Here's the Hawks with the ball. Bogdanovich passes to Snell. Down low and stolen by Scott. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That is his first foul of the game. Atlanta making some changes. Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. And Trae Young subbed in for Williams. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for the 76ers. And the coach's challenge has been triggered here. Coach wants a review of the out-of-bounds violation.
And this is the exact type of play that I think is perfect for a review. Coach's challenge or not. I mean, you seldom get into a situation where it's hard to definitively determine the out-of-bounds call.
And depending on what point in the game it is, well, it can have, Greg, a huge impact on the game. So many games coming down to just one possession. Each possession so critical. So we just got word from the NBA Replay Center via the official courtside administrator. And the original call will stand for the out-of-bounds violation.
You know, and some people might argue, hey, we're stopping the game, but this uses up a timeout, so that's technically already a break that could happen, regardless of the call staying the same.
Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Maxey. For the Hawks, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. John Collins comes in for Gallinari. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdanovich. Simmons against Collins. Outside for Simmons. From past the arc. Simmons missing again.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Thibault, the pass to Simmons. To the paint. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Some changes for Philadelphia. Danny Green, he's checked in for Korkmaz. And it's Seth Curry in for Matisse Thybulle.
And Kevin Huerter, a young player and a big part of this team's future. He keeps trying to add to his game.
And the area I love that he's improved, I think the most and needs to, is his ball handling. Doesn't have to only look for shots outside. He can attack the rim. He's also is more willing to take the lead in transition and create for others. I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
That evens the score. Huerter's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Now the pass to Howard. Back to Simmons. Howard dishes to Simmons. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Yep, that one goes in there. 8 points for Dwight Howard.
You gotta feed Howard the rock when he's in the paint. He commands the ball whenever he has that kind of position.
Young drives in, and he banks in the layup. Young's got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Simmons passes to Howard. Outside, Green. Back to Howard. Outside, Simmons. Howard misses.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
And Huerter gets it to go.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Simmons, the bounce pass. Howard kicks to Curry. Passes to Simmons. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Collins. Gallinari comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Kevin Huerter. Lou Williams is subbed in for Trae Young. Tobias Harris is checked in for Philadelphia. Shake Milton comes in for Ben Simmons. Williams buries it down low. Williams has got the lead up to 4 now for the Hawks.
Using his athleticism in the paint, Lou beats everyone to the punch.
1:09 left to play here in the half. For Philadelphia, they've gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. High post, Howard. Harris outside. back to Howard. Just 5 on the clock. And it's blocked.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for the 76ers. Maxey comes in for Seth Curry. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have. Staying aggressive and playing under control.
Williams gets the bucket.
Here in the second quarter, he's looking much more comfortable with his offense.
Pass to Maxey. 26 seconds left in the second quarter. Good on the shot.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Williams kicks to Bogdanovich. Rebounded by Howard.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Here's Milton. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to a competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. Their biggest deficit was 6 points in the opening period. And that
we've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You have to like what we're seeing from Lou Williams.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the back, and it's Capella in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Simmons against Young. The 76ers trailing. Harris finds Green. Harris outside. Stolen by Collins. 4-on-3 break. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Even though he's an elite scoring talent, Young finds ways to involve his teammates. Well, John Collins has the potential to be a star for this team. Continues to be a powerhouse on the offensive end. He can attack from inside as well as outside.
Curry passes to Simmons. Clock at 4. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage. And Collins said so himself. He believes he'll be a max contract player when he hits free agency.
You know what, G.A.? I love the confidence from him. And you look year to year, his numbers are improving at an unbelievable rate. He just might get that max contract.
It's good. And the Hawks' lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Ben Simmons.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Young dishes to Capella. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
It's a solid blueprint. Hot quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Howard with the steal. Now the 76ers on the break. Harris with the ball. Korkmaz kicks to Harris. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Woo, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
And so Green will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Outside, Simmons. Green against Williams for the lead. And it's Green missing. The Hawks leading. Bogdanovich inside. Guarded by Simmons. Gallinari right side. Ball's knocked loose. Now the 76ers on the break. Green with the ball. He feeds it to Simmons. And they double up Simmons over Williams. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Dwight Howard. And Maxey subbed in for Green.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself.
Williams passes to Okongwu. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Okongwu's now got it all tied up now for the Hawks. Thybulle on the wing. Pass to Harris. Thybulle with the ball. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Now, here's Maxey. No good that time. Some solid defense from Gallinari. The pass to Okongwu. Back to Bogdanovich. 40 seconds left in the third.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Passes it to Thybulle. Harris kicks to Thybulle. Back to Harris. Over Gallinari. Another miss by Philadelphia. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Bogdanovich dishes to Gallinari. Okongwu with it. Harris is there. Now Okongwu. Out to Gallinari. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Hawks lead by 2. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on his heels.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And so in the game for the 76ers, they've got Shake Milton. Tobias Harris is out there with Howard. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Maxey in at the 1. And here's Maxey. Here's Howard. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it. He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Maxey passes to Howard, and it's slammed in by Howard.
And it only takes a little effort on behalf of Howard to rise up for the flush, using that size and strength to jam it down.
Young's shot is good.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Pass to Milton. Thybulle kicks to Milton. feeds it to Howard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
And Howard living at the line, all about knocking him down.
And the 76ers with some changes. Green is checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Seth Curry in for Maxey. The Hawks leading by 3. Here's Young. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
His moves get Trey inside. He's able to take the shot despite the aggressive D.
First free throw is good. Simmons checked in for Philadelphia. And so Young nails them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Here's Curry outside Simmons. And Capella sends it back. They get it back. Pass to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
I'm amazed at Simmons' athletic ability. He moves so fluidly for someone that size.
Young with the ball. Poked away. It's stolen by Harris. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. Howard kicks to Curry. And Harris wide open. He shoots. No good. That would have tied it.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Never afraid to take the big shot. Trey Young, we have to call you Mr. Young.
The pass to Howard. Curry looking it over. Changes up. It will go down, and the Hawks' lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Dwight Howard.
And you know Howard wants that responsibility offensively, and that time he comes through for his team.
Young's shot is good. Young's got 10 points in the quarter.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
Out to Harris. Outside Green. Just 5 to shoot. Harris's shot is off. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Leading by 5. Shot by Collins, no good. 1:21 left here in the fourth quarter. Curry finds Harris. No good on the 3.
Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
Hunter, no good. The 76ers trail by 5. Curry dishes to Howard. Collins against Curry. Stolen by Collins. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Young, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Young's got the lead up to 7 now for the Hawks.
The charisma, the superhuman workload. Trey Young is built for stardom.
Outside Curry. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Simmons with it, and Young picks him up defensively.
And Simmons, just such a gifted player, someone who is mentally strong in these situations.
Young against Howard. Pass to Hunter. The kick out to Young. Outside Collins. Back to Young. Over Curry. From deep, Collins. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Now, here's Green. Here's Simmons. And the rejection by Collins.
Excellent feeling.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA. And a couple of injuries among their reserves. I expect their starters guys will be ready to do whatever's needed.
2 players injured, one of their stars out, something they'll have to dig deep to overcome.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3. And for the Hawks, Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. John Collins is out there with Clint Capella, and it's Young in at the 1. And so it's the Hawks hitting on the board first. Passes it to DiVincenzo. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
And that foot injury robbing Dante DiVincenzo of much of his rookie season, but in year 2, he had a nice bounce back.
One of the things, Greg, that I think is most important for any player at any level is any time that you're hurt, you still have an opportunity from the bench to pick up some of the nuances of the game. There's no doubt that Dante did that last year, and this year has stepped in and continued to contribute to this ball club.
Here's Young. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
Shifty guard Trae Young finds his ways into some of those cracks and crevices.
Pass to Middleton. From deep 3-point range. Milwaukee the rebound.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Here's Holiday following the bucket by the Hawks. Trying to get open is Lopez. And Middleton, the basket on the assist by Holiday.
Tough to contest when a guy that size can get the shot off that quickly. Middleton with a nice quick release.
Young against Holiday. Young's shot is good.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
The Bucks have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. Back to Giannis. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
How about Drew Holiday? Unselfish, team-first player. Love that from the guard position.
Holiday against Young. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
What a quarter right here, establishing some confidence. 4 of 5 shooting the ball.
For 3, Middleton. They grab their own miss. Antetokounmpo finds Lopez. Puts up a 3. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 5. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Lopez. Collins grabs the miss.
That's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
DiVincenzo with it, now guarded by Gallinari.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Williams looking around. He kicks to Okongwu. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Tone setting right here early. Love that tenacity.
Now here's DiVincenzo. It's picked off. Nifty move. He lays it in.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The Hawks leading by 7. And it's blocked. Now Lopez. Here's Forbes. Here's Tucker. There's the pass to Connaughton. Here is Forbes. The three-pointer, no good. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. And there's Okongwu. That's good on the assist from Bogdanovic.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Here is Forbes. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
Like to see when an offensive player...
And we reached the end of the first quarter. It's Atlanta up by 9. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena.
Being able to go through adversity and come out stronger.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. P.J. Tucker is out there with Brook Lopez. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Connaughton in at the 3, the small forward.
A 3-time Sixth Man of the Year. Last season, Lou Williams named his newborn son 6 in honor of his success in that role.
We talk a lot about the Mount Rushmore of the game's greatest players. Maybe we can start to chisel out the sixth men of the year in the NBA. Lou Williams would have to get some serious consideration for that monument.
Williams passes to Okongwu. No good. His first miss after 3 makes. Bucks trail by 11. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Tucker can't get it to go. Here's Bogdanovic. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
Probing and looking and finding ways. Bogdanovic really in attack mode here tonight.
Middleton outside. Beyond the arc. Drills it from outside. Middleton's got 5 points so far.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Back to Williams. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 12.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Here's Forbes. Here's Lopez. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. 5 to shoot. And stolen by Okongwu. And now here comes Williams leading the break. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja. Both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those 2 guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Young's checked in for Lou Williams. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And Antetokounmpo. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
Young against Holiday. The feed to Capella, stolen by Tucker. Here's Giannis, and Giannis throws it down.
Yeah, he might not be the biggest guy out there, but he's willing to rip that rim off.
And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
DA, thank you. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to have a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter, much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Young pass to Capella.
So unselfish there. Young doing a good job of finding the open man.
Outside Portis. Kicks it to Giannis. Now here's Collins. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Herder passes to Capella. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Hawks lead by 16.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
DiVincenzo finds Portis. Back to DiVincenzo. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. 8 points for Giannis.
So hard to stop down low. Giannis gets around the basket, and it feels like within 8 feet he's going to dunk just about anything.
He gets it in there.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
And so it's Atlanta in command with a 16-point.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K's. Trae Young was the story in the first quarter. He had 10 points. You look at the core of this young Hawk. Thanks for joining us, folks.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And so in the game for the Hawks, Young and Herder make up the back. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And you go back, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the 15th pick in that 2013 draft. Hindsight, obviously 2020, but I think it's safe to say he should have been drafted a little bit higher.
Yeah, you have so many of those blogs out there to go back and run the redraft classes. Giannis Antetokounmpo back in 2013, I'm pretty sure at this point would be taken number 1.
And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. Portis, nice persistence to tip it back up and in.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Young's shot is off. Bucks trail by 16. And Holiday kicks to Portis. Young against Holiday. Back to Portis. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. 6 on the shot clock. The shot by Holiday, no good. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Hunter dishes to Young. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
On the wing, Holiday. Defended by Young. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the inside. And Young with the basket on the assist by Collins. Young's got 16.
And now they're starting to pound the basketball inside.
Pass to Giannis. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now.
Giannis bringing it down, using that sensational length to get that finish.
The Hawks leading by 18. Young outside. Feeds to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Out to the right wing. Here's Nwora. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Clint Capella. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he makes the first. Atlanta making some changes. Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins. Bogdanovich comes in for Kevin Huerter. And it's Williams in for Young. The Bucks also changing it up. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday.
And Bones, with that Clint Capella trade last year to the Hawks, a bit of a surprise to many, but the Hawks were able to land a young and talented center.
And maybe GA the perfect fit for how it is that their team is constructed around Trae Young. Capella's going to be that pick and roll option, can finish above the rim, and is a good defender to protect the guys on the defensive end.
Gallinari with the steal. Here's Bogdanovich. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gallinari. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Williams comes with a double team. Passes it to Forbes. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Off target with his 3. Atlanta leading by 19. Pass to Hunter. 1:10 left in the third. Count it. Hunter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Bucks trail by 21. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That is his first foul of the game. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. Middleton is doubled. Lets the 3 fly. Knocks down the 3 ball. Middleton's got 8 points.
Well, Middleton hovers around that 40% mark from downtown in his career. It's a good-looking shot there.
Williams gets the bucket. And the Hawks lead by 20.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Forbes the pass to Lopez. Back to Forbes. And there's the pass to Tucker. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
And good that time. Bogdanovich has got his second basket.
Well, Bogdanovich is a shooter, and he's got good feel from the mid-range.
Here's Forbes. Off target from outside. And so it's Atlanta holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got Brook Lopez. Chris Middleton is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Forbes in at the 2 spot. Bogdanovich dishes to Capella. To the middle. That's good from Williams, the assist from Capella. Williams has got 4 this quarter.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Middleton for 3. Rebounded by Capella.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Hunter. They get it back. Bogdanovich. He kicks it to Capella. Back to Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Takes the 3. Forbes can't get it to go.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Tucker, the pass to Middleton, and he gets the bucket. And that's 10 points for Chris Middleton.
Well, Chris Middleton has the size in this league that you need to finish on the inside. Way to get that one up quick.
The feed to Capella, outside Bogdanovich. From the arc. But they get it back. Capella kicks to Bogdanovich. Hunter dishes to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Bucks have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. For 3, Middleton. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Outside Williams. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Hunter, the pass to Capella. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot-blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Gallinari. Solomon Hill comes in for Hunter. Tony Snell's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Goodwin subbed in for Lou Williams. Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. Holiday comes in for Bryn Forbes.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more 3-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
That's his first personal foul.
That free throw missing. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Atlanta. Good on the second free throw. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here.
Now we can talk about it over and over again. Antetokounmpo combines size and versatility in ways we just haven't seen, at least up until the Greek Freak's arrival.
And he can't hit the second. The Hawks have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. Snell from outside. Okongwu dishes to Goodwin. Atlanta again missing. Milwaukee has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. And it's denied. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Okongwu. Milwaukee with the rebound. Giannis has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Atlanta.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
Yeah, I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team
to commit turnovers.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Trae Young.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Antetokounmpo, those long strides and then fearless in his attack.
Fernando, the pass to Snell. Now, here's Okongwu. Defense right on him. Three-pointer. Dishes it to Goodwin. He gets that one.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Hawks foul opponent. Solid kill. That's his first personal foul. Shooting from Milwaukee, Drew Holiday. 2 shots.
That one is off.
I don't know if Drew Holiday's an underrated player, but he certainly is underappreciated with the way he can go at you as a two-way guy. He can score and he can also guard positions 1 through 4.
Goodwin with it. Just 5 to shoot. From outside the arc. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never a Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the... And they're dealing with 2 injuries. One of their stars is out. No doubt that'll have an impact on the game.
2 injuries, one of their stars out, but it's all about how you respond to the adversity.
I'll look at the 76ers starting group. Green out there with Tobias Harris. Then there's Seth Curry. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Howard in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Giannis outside. Down low. Middleton can't get it to go.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks. Holiday finds Middleton. Kept alive. A second chance effort. And Holiday with the lay-in. Good.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Now here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Giannis. And the rebound goes to Howard.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Boy, that's an outstanding job by Tobias Harris there, keeping his composure and concentration, then converting while under pressure. Well done.
And Tobias Harris, a crusader for a cause that isn't talked about too much. He has a huge concern about sleep deprivation and the effects it has on athletes.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? While it's not talked about a lot, it is gaining ground in all kinds of circles, particularly in the world of sports, the whole sleep deprivation idea. And Harris is a guy who's conscientious and thoughtful. I love the fact that he's bringing this to his teammates' attention because it's critical. And he's certainly passionate about it. We'll see how much wind it gets with him speaking up on it.
Middleton can't get it to go. The 76ers have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Green, the pass to Harris. The pass to Simmons. Fires the 3. That one doesn't go.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Shots good by Middleton.
He's trying to get it going offensively, but right now just 1 of 4 to start.
Outside Curry. The putback, and Howard with the second chance points. Howard's got 6.
Such a great rebounder, athleticism and length. Dwight Howard knows how to use those gifts that he possesses.
The shot by Holiday, no good. The 76ers leading by 5. Here's the lob for Harris. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
A precision passer, Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
Antetokounmpo against Simmons. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically. But they also provide tremendous skill set. But 2 other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. You know, 2 guys, when you look at those 2, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become. And it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
Passes to Forbes. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. The shot's good from Forbes.
And, you know, he's not a big guy, but Forbes has added some muscle to his frame, and it came into play there. Nice job overpowering the defense on that possession.
Now, here's Scott. Here's Korkmaz. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. Defended by Thibault.
Absolutely awesome to watch Antetokounmpo rise up for these throwdowns. I mean, it's really quite easy for him.
Maxey passes to Scott. Thibault up top. No points in the game yet for him. Back to Scott. Inside. Shot clock at 6. Count that one.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Left side, Antetokounmpo. Rebound by the 76ers. Here's Scott. No good on the last second attempt there. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. 76ers lead by 5. And earlier we checked in with Giannis Antetokounmpo, who had this to say.
I think the most important lesson that I got is that
all part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, and most guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron, leading a team to a championship rarely happens early on.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the 76ers?
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Matisse Thybulle. Shake Milton is out there with Maxey. Then it's Mike Scott. And it's Korkmaz in at the 4-man position. It's stolen by Milton. Fast break, Philadelphia. Here's Thybulle. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. And Forbes kicks to Middleton. Count it, good.
Well, I love the concentration and focus of Middleton. Knock him around, get physical with him, doesn't bother him at all. He stays calm and in control.
Thybulle on the wing. Pass to Maxey. He feeds it to Scott. And stolen by Portis. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Kicks it down to Middleton. From downtown, hits the three-point bomb. Middleton's got 7.
The obvious work ethic of Middleton on full display there. I mean, the quick release off the pass, which leaves the defense without much to do.
Back to Scott. He can't get it to go. The Bucks go the other way with it. Portis drives in. The 76ers leading by 4. Stolen by Middleton. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Tucker the pass to Connaughton. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Boy, Tucker ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
Pass to Thybulle. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And here's Maxey. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, you know, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
Here is Forbes, guarded by Curry. Tucker. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Dwight Howard.
And that corner three, a cornerstone of P.J. Tucker's game. Takes and makes them as much as anybody in the league.
And, Greg, how about this little factoid? Back at the University of Texas, he only shot 4 triples in 3 seasons. Floor spacing was not a part of his game. It was about getting that thing in the paint. But to his credit, and it's an example for all young players, through hard work, that short corner has become his bread and butter shot. Talk about a total transformation from no threes to being a dead-eye corner 3 shooter.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Here's Curry. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And there's the call on Howard. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. This is his first free throw of the game. And the Bucks making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. We know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Here's Curry. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And both free throws good for Curry.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And Simmons kicks to Curry. With 1 on the clock. And, oh, he hits the buzzer beater. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers holding on to an...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. Their biggest advantage of the period was... And...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We have seen an exceptional performance from Dwight Howard.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Giannis, no good. And so Curry will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Harris kicks to Curry. Back to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Tell you what, fellas, like seeing Harris be engaged from there. I mean, refusing to settle for the simple layup. Nice finish.
Here's Holiday. Lays it up off the glass. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Simmons dishes to Harris. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Simmons passes to Howard. Taken away by Holiday. Knocks it loose. Bucks trail by 11. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
The Bucks making a switch here. Connaughton's checked in, and then for Philadelphia. Korkmaz, he's checked in for Green. Shake Milton comes in for Curry, and Maxey's subbed in for Simmons. And there it is for him. Howard's got the lead up to 13 now for the 76ers.
So hard to corral Howard. I mean, even when you try to rough him up and get physical with him, he still just is able to play through it.
Ball stolen. Here we go, one-on-one. Out to Harris. Down low. No good there. Good D by Lopez.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
For Milwaukee, they have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
And the 76ers making a change here. Eibel's checked in.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
4 on the shot clock. And here's Harris from the arc. And the 76ers get it back. Maxey, no good. Bucks trail by 12. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. They get a hand on it. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here.
76ers ball.
Philadelphia has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Maxey passes to Thibault. To the paint, here's Howard, and it's slammed in by Howard.
Howard determined to punish the rim and scare off defenders when he gets inside. Watch out now.
And Clark, how about the 20th pick back in that 2019 draft? Matisse Thybulle, fantastic defensive specialist who has an evolving offensive presence as well.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. His defense is really outstanding and NBA ready from the day he got into the league. He'll improve on offense. You know that. He'll work at it, and he'll get better. I think he has tremendous instincts on and off the ball. Great length and speed and athleticism. He's a terror defensively.
The Bucks have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. Both teams deciding to change it up. And he sinks the second. 1:31 left in the third quarter of the game. And it's Thybulle in the corner. Simmons looking it over. Green Forbes, he's checked in for the Bucks. The 76ers also with a sub. Green's checked in. And he converts the layup. And the 76ers lead by 17.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Simmons on the wing. Back to Harris. The pass to Thybulle. Good, and Harris gets the assist.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Passes it to Middleton. Over Green. He can't hit that time. And Philadelphia the other way now. Now the 76ers on the break. Howard finds Harris. On the wing, Green. Over Middleton, and Green gets it to go. Green's got 4 this quarter.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Forbes can't get it to go. Now here is Harris. He's got 9. Pass to Green. Here's Thibault. And poor shot selection there. Not a high percentage look for him. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Philadelphia ahead. They finish off the third quarter on a 14-4 run. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth, they've got Simmons. Korkmaz is out there with Green. Then there's Seth Curry. And it's Harris in at the center position. Rejected by Harris.
What a block from Harris. Terrific work there.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's Curry. Rebound, Milwaukee. DiVincenzo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Looking to get it going. And Middleton with the nice bucket inside.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Simmons against Holiday. Here's Harris. The 76ers again can't hit it. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
You know, after connecting on 1 3-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Harris, no good. Bucks trail by 17. Here's DiVincenzo, and he goes in for the dunk.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
The Bucks have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Simmons against Lopez. Pass to Middleton. Shot on the wing. And Curry pulls it down.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Over to the left wing. Here's Korkmaz, defended by Middleton. Korkmaz, no good. DiVincenzo against Simmons. Lopez kicks to Middleton. Sinks the three-pointer. Middleton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Middleton really is an amazing shooter. Absolutely amazing, especially from long distance.
And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Harris against Portis. They kick it out to Green. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Now the Bucks moving it up. Portis with it. Outguarded by Simmons. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
I'll tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Now here's Curry. He's guarded close. And Howard with the second chance points.
Hammering it home with authority. Howard taking pride in following up those missed shots and doing it with major force.
The drive by Giannis.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for Philadelphia. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
And here's Harris from the arc. They get it back. Howard kicks to Milton. This one for 3, and that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. And the 76ers lead by 14.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the 76ers.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Dwight Howard.
Yeah, and he was aggressive rebounding the ball tonight. I think his aggressiveness on the glass helped set the tone.
He hits the first one, and that brings them to within 10.
You know, what you really like about Antetokounmpo is he wants to keep getting better. I'd say he's accomplished that and then some.
And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Now the Bucks moving it up. Antetokounmpo running. Up and in on the layup.
And in addition to his great talent, Antetokounmpo has the reputation of being an outstanding leader as well. He's a clutch player who demands the ball in these situations. You love that.
Here's Brzdakis. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
For 3.
6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Launches a 3. No good. Shot missing. So Philadelphia wins it. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental?
For both teams, players who will not be available tonight.
As they say, misery loves company, and both teams now suffering with injuries. But in the end, it balances out.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the back, and it's Capella in at the center. And for the 76ers, they've got Tobias Harris. Seth Curry is out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Green, and it's Howard in at the 5 down low. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's good. Here's Simmons. Now the pass to Howard. Outside Curry. Back to Howard. Pass to Curry. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Outside for Simmons. 6 to shoot. Over Young. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
That's just the sheer strength of Simmons. You want to try to tie him down? He's going to fight hard for every bucket.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throw of the game here. That one misses for Simmons. Back to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Look at Harris's dedication. I mean, chasing down the boards and ending the possession on his terms.
Simmons against Young. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Curry finds Simmons. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Simmons got his second bucket.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 4-point game. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Simmons.
That's what I'm talking about. That's a perfect 4-for-4 start for them. Now they're just getting all the shots they want.
Young with the ball. And it's Howard picking him up. And the dunk by Capella.
And that's the advantage of having a lead guard who can both pass and shoot. Young draws attention and takes advantage of a poor rotation defensively.
Now here's Howard. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And Howard with the second chance points.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Young against Simmons. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Williams, he's checked in for the Hawks. He dishes it to Capella. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Only so much you could do against Capella. He's capable of keeping his balance through contact.
Simmons passes to Howard. Simmons against Collins. Simmons dishes to Howard. 5 on the clock. Curry with it. And guarded by Capella. Leans inside. And the rejection by Collins. Hunter, the pass to Herter. Kicks it out to Collins. Banked in off the glass. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, will. So Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school. And it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy. He would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
Here's Simmons, and good work on the boards that pick up the second chance points. Simmons got 6 points.
Can't afford to lose Simmons in the screen and roll. When you do, he tortures you for that mistake.
Herter passes to Collins. Over Harris. Again, the Hawks score.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Curry kicks to Simmons. Knocked away. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
And don't sleep on Williams' ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
Harris outside. The dish to Howard. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
Williams double team. Curry with it. Williams picks him up. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And the wide open shot from Green. Drops in the tray.
You can't leave anyone uncovered around Simmons. I mean, he's fantastic at seeing when one of his guys is open.
And here is Williams. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. To the inside, Capella, and it's sent back by Howard. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. 76ers ahead, up by 5. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Well, it's part of their strategy coming in, no doubt. And there may not be that much their opponent can do about it.
And so in the game for the Hawks, Gallinari is out there at Bogdanovich. Then it's Okongwu. Then there's Tony Snell. And it's Young in at the 5. And the Hawks with possession here after the Sixers pick up 2. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Now, here's Maxey. T right on him. Passes it to Milton. Here's Korkmaz to the middle. Here's Howard. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And that's Howard's comfort zone. In close, near the bucket.
And there's the call on Howard. That's his first foul. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Philadelphia. Young, right side. That one good for 2. Young's got his first 2 points. Philadelphia leading by 5. Milton finds Thybulle. Back to Milton. 76ers moving the ball around. Here's Maxey. But they'll get another chance. Korkmaz, no good. The Hawks trail by 5. Here's Young. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Oh, great feed by Snell. I mean, using that experience he's gained in this league to see the court well.
Maxey passes to Scott. Now, here's Maxey. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Bogdanovich inside. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
The D hanging tough and stopping what would normally have been easy play.
Thybulle on the wing. Korkmaz, no good. The Hawks have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter.
Yeah, he's a nice pay raise this summer for Bogdanovich. I mean, wings of his skill level, highly valued in today's game.
Here's Thybulle. Following the basket by Trae Young. Pass to Maxey. Inside. Scott inside. Gallinari on him. Scott can't get it to go.
And Bogdanovich coming off the largest rookie deal in terms of average annual value in NBA history, that 3-year, $27 million deal.
Well, after 5 years playing in the EuroLeague, he was able to negotiate that rookie deal with the Kings. And not headed back to Europe anytime soon. No question he's an NBA player. I mean, come on, fellas. Keep your head in the game. I mean, that pass should have been basic.
And the 76ers making a change here. Harris is checked in. Then for the Hawks, Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. Lou Williams is subbed in for Trae Young. Scott, and he gets it to go. And the 76ers lead by 1.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Bogdanovich dishes to Okongwu. Doesn't go that time. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Scott kicks to Thibault. The pass to Korkmaz. 6 on the shot clock. Harris with it. Now guarded by Gallinari. Harris passes to Maxey. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Gallinari with it. They'll bring it up for Atlanta. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Now here's Thibault. Pass to Maxey. Harris, right side.
Such an efficient scorer. You know, if you give Harris these opportunities, he'll punish you from there.
They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. There's the triple. Maxey grabs the miss. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. And here's Harris from the arc. At this time, his first miss in 3 attempts from the field. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. It's stolen by Harris. Makes it off the glass. And now it's a 3-point 76ers lead.
And look how committed Harris is when he's sprinting to the hoop. Not many defenders are going to want to get in his way, but he's that intense.
Williams looking over the floor.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Quite the tussle for the 76ers. The first quarter was pretty even. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a... And that'll...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
Howard is out there with Harris. Then it's Green. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Curry in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers.
You know, you can't be overzealous inside when you guard Young. You got to be better at contesting without fouling.
So he gets them both.
Oh, he's never rattled at the stripe. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Simmons finds Curry. Back to Simmons. To the inside. It's stolen by Capella. And stolen by Simmons. Howard with it and guarded by Capella. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Howard. Harris has got 8 points.
It's been absolutely amazing to watch Harris mature. I mean, physically, he can handle the pound.
And it's sent back by Howard. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. With the hook shot. And Simmons with the nice bucket inside. And it's a 3-point 76ers lead. The Hawks shooting 70% from the floor. Truly incredible work from this offense tonight. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And the Hawks making a change here. Snell's checked in. Young drives in. Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Well, we won't see Capella try to hit threes. I mean, Clint's a center who knows his role. Just rock the rim.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Simmons dishes to Curry. It's Howard, top of the key. To the paint. Here's Harris. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. He's got 10.
That's the savvy veteran Green. He's able to spot when his teammates aren't being covered. That's a nice read right there.
Young with the ball. And it's Howard picking him up. Curry with the steal. Simmons with it. He's got 8. Curry finds Simmons. Back to Curry. Down low. Howard, the pass to Curry. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
Oh, the defense with no impact at all. Just didn't have the feel for his jump shot.
Herter, no good. The 76ers leading by 3. In the corner, it's Harris. To the inside. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Collins. The feed now to Capella, and stolen by Howard. Curry is inside. Defended by Young. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Young against Simmons.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Harris passes to Simmons. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Gallinari, he's checked in for Atlanta. Williams comes in for Young.
So active defensively. Capella makes an impact with blocks and steals.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Maxey. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. It's stolen by Capella. Got that bucket in no time at all.
And such a confident player. Williams knows he has the trust of his coaches and teammates to take those shots.
Now, here is Reed. Here's Korkmaz. Back to Reed. Shot clock at 5. And that one's good. Maxey. And the 76ers lead by 3.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Now Williams to the middle. Here's Capella over Reed. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And that one's good. Maxey.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work. That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. 76ers on top. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The Hawks trail it. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. And so in the game for the Hawks, they've got Clint Capella, Lou Williams out there with Bogdanovich. Then there's Gallinari, and it's Hunter in at the small forward position. Howard, the pass to Maxey. Back to Howard. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
You got to be careful when Capella is patrolling the area. He's an excellent shot blocker who uses his length well.
Philadelphia shooting a tremendous 61% from the floor, hitting on all cylinders.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Howard against Williams. Capella. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Howard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Simmons checked in for Maxey. Atlanta also making some changes here. John Collins, he's checked in for Gallinari. Kevin Huerter comes in for Bogdanovich. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. And you want them taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Coach trusts him to make winning plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again.
Inside, it's stolen by Capella. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Hunter. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And when Hunter attacks like that, it really puts the defense in a tough spot. Love it when he takes the initiative.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Green comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And Curry subbed in for Shake Milton. Simmons dishes to Howard. Simmons passes to Howard. Outside for Simmons. Pocket 6. Poke loose. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Yeah, they've gotten careless, Kevin. No doubt about it with their turnovers in the second half.
Young against Simmons.
Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
Here's Curry. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Simmons against Collins. And Simmons slams it in.
Easy to see why Simmons is on the floor. He's terrific at capitalizing during important parts of the game.
The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's Young. Rejected by Harris. And they'll keep possession. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for them.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Simmons passes to Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
This is what great players do. Howard relishes the chance to hit these important shots.
Young with the ball. Now guarded by Simmons. Young's shot is good.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Outside, Simmons. It's stolen by Capella. Collins finds Capella. The kick out to Young. And it's sent back by Howard.
No trespassing. Howard patrolling the defense.
Pass to Simmons. Count it!
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
And Young kicks to Collins. Simmons against Young. Yes! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Ice in his veins. Young excels at stepping to the plate and delivering in the clutch.
Outside, Green. This is the Hicks. Just 5 on the clock. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
I mean, look, every year Harris looks more confident. He goes through stretches where he can dominate.
Harris taking 2 shots.
He knocks down the clutch free throw. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 2-point ball game.
Now, that's big free throws from a player they depend on in those situations.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
Oh, you're right. Time is of the essence. You got to move.
Young, no good. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
At the line for your 76ers, Dwight Howard.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
I love watching Howard still doing his thing out there. A nightly double-double threat.
It looks like he was a little tight on the line that time. Could have and should have closed it out.
Right between the eyes. And the 76ers call time here. They're down by 1. 8 seconds left in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
Yeah, down by 1. You'd expect them to go for 2 here unless they get something wide open on the perimeter.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Trae Young.
And I would point to his shooting percentage as the key reason he's our pick. And that sounds simple, but he hadn't tried to do too much. He hasn't tried to force his shots, just kind of waited and worked to get good looks. And in the end, he's found plenty of them.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
He drops the first one, and that ties the game up.
When it's clear Simmons is a unique player, 6'10", guard, pass the ball, move the ball, great vision. It's a no-brainer he's been compared to Magic Johnson and LeBron.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're behind by 1. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And this is it, guys. Down 1. They've got just enough time to work it around for a good shot, and it better be a good shot because it's the only shot they have.
5 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And the comparisons to Steph Curry, it's understandable. Young's shooting ability is off the chart.
He sinks the clutch free throw. And so both free throws good that time, and that puts him ahead. And the 76ers call time here. They trail by 1. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Simmons. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot, no good. And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it.